What's up guys, it's Brad Gale again, coming at you live with another video. Happy Tuesday here in Melbourne, Australia, wherever you are tuning from around the world or wherever you are watching this later on if you're not here on the live version. Had a great weekend, amazing weekend, met some really cool people, connected with a lot of people in America, which is I'm leaving there in about 19 days now I think, so I'm super excited about that. And look, I've got another topic for you today. Today is understanding self-sabotage, and I personally would be probably a number one for this when I was a lot younger, and I'll just quickly get into it. I don't want to make this video too long, I just want to get straight to the point and just help you understand also what self-sabotage is and how much it actually plays a role in your life. It's actually a silent killer, because self-sabotage, a lot of people think self-sabotage is like you're bringing pain physically to yourself, when really it's on a subconscious level and it's all a mental game, and there's a few reasons for that. Now there's two conflicting values in terms of self-sabotage, and things that are quite conflicting and going against each other. Number one is money, and the other one is relationships with people, friends, family, and also yourself, which is ultimately health. So if you've got two conflicting values that are always going against each other and always pulling against each other, and the challenge is to balance the both. A lot of people value money a lot more, or think money is evil. They hate money. They think sales is evil. They think selling is evil, like money is evil, like the root of all evil, as people say. And they think debt is bad and all that sort of stuff. And then you got other people that hold relationships as quite highly on their value list. So you might have people that with a low value of money and don't really like money. You got people that love relationships and stuff like that, but also think money is a good thing. I'll get to a quick example here. So if you got, say, your herd or your circle that are they're disliking money, they don't like business, they don't like entrepreneurship, they don't like going out and doing something for themselves. And then in that circle you got that one person that goes, you know what? I'm not really happy with this average lifestyle. I want to go out and make something of my own. I want to increase my bank account. I want to have another stream of income, or two or three. I want to try something different. And when they go and do that, it might not even just be money. It might be personal development, going to a seminar on a weekend instead of going out and having beers on a Sunday, doing a Sunday session. It might be going to the gym instead of watching the Game of Thrones or something like that. And it could be various factors, but for today I just want to just quickly touch on money. And as I said, like if you have that other person that wants to go out and make something of themselves, in this circle over here, it's socially not really accepted, because they're all hating on selling and money and business and stuff like that. So the person that wants to go out and achieve like some success or chase their dreams or have a goal or a target they want to hit, they're getting almost outcast socially from this other group. So because humans they love social acceptance, they want to fit in naturally, and that dates back to the Stone Age, like from BC times. You want to be socially accepted by the herd, you never want to be an outcast. So this person that wants to go out and get more for themselves, they're going to start hearing comments and receiving resentment and hate and rejection from this other herd, other circle. So subconsciously, what they do is they go, I'm not really fitting into this circle. I'm not really being liked by this circle. Maybe I'm not going to put so much effort into chasing what I want personally. Maybe I'm not going to make enough calls. Maybe I'm not going to do another meeting. Maybe I'm not going to save as much money. Maybe I'll splash it out on a Saturday night with them. Or maybe I won't read that book to help me personally develop so I can become better in business, because the Game of Thrones is on, and I have to catch up with whatever they're watching, because they're going to come in on to Monday at work going, oh, did you watch this? Did you watch all that sort of stuff? And because you're not going to be watching that, they're like, they're not one of us. Like, there's no conversation here. We can't talk about Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, or Keeping Up with the Kardashians or whatever. I don't watch TV. But so instantly you're going to be outcast out of that conversation. They're going to have their little chat over here. And you're going to be thinking, far out, maybe I should start watching that. Maybe I should start going out with them more, so I'm more accepted into that herd. which is really self-sabotaging what you want in life, what you want to get to and where you want to be. So that's probably the biggest example I could give you. And look, at the end of the day, you don't want to modify your behavior just to keep other people happy. If you buy someone else's opinion, if you buy that small herd, that circle's opinion, and if you believe in what they believe, you're going to end up living like them. They always say you are the 5 people you hang around. If you hang out with 5 people that aren't really ambitious, that happy going to a 9-to-5 job and then going home, watching TV, falling asleep, waking up the next day, you're going to end up hanging out you're not going to. If you are hanging out with them, you're actually going to end up being like them subconsciously, and it will creep up on you. It might not happen like this, but it'll start like chipping away at you. You might start getting a bit lazy, not going to the gym all the time. As I said, not doing those meetings or calls that you need to do to be able to get that result that you want personally. So it's a silent assassin, and it can happen over 6 months, a year, 2 years, or whatever time period it may fit in. But just be aware of that. Self-sabotage is very deadly, and also not deadly physically, but deadly to your career or goals that you want to get to. There's a couple other things. Like at the end of the day, it's all governed by social hierarchy and social order. So if your friend circle or herd is allowing you to self-sabotage yourself, if they're saying, hey, listen, you shouldn't be doing this, shouldn't be doing that, shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing all these good things, it might mean that you need to change your circle or herd. I'm not saying get rid of them altogether, just spend less time with them and surround yourself with people that want to build you up and want to see you succeed. Hang out with people, instead of hanging out with people that will pick on you for doing the good things, the right things that you need to do to become successful, hang out with the people that pick on you for doing the wrong things. Hang out with people that will call you out and pull you up if you are being lazy, if you aren't doing the right things you need to be successful. Hang out with people that understand your goal and want you to achieve that goal and want to help you, on your pathway to reaching whatever success you want to do. Now, it may not, as I said, it may not mean hanging out with your certain friends or family or anything like that. Like, you can still talk to them here or there. You still can have a relationship with them. Just limit your time with that majority and hang out with the minority. I can guarantee you, there's 99% of people in this world that are happy being in this friend circle. Being very limited, being very average, being very mediocre, and just want to go through the motions and just do that 9 to 5 and then, go home and watch TV and that's it. You want to hang out with the 1%ers that actually get results, that know what they're doing and have a clear vision and are passionate and live on purpose and do things on purpose. I want to get somewhere in life. You want to hang out with them because naturally, as I've done in previous videos, you're going to have a higher self-esteem if you're living with assertiveness, knowing what you want and not changing your behaviors based on someone's opinion. And also, your energy is going to be increased because you have something to live for. You have something to live for. I've heard stories before of cancer patients where they might be diagnosed with 6 months to live or something like that. And there's two types. There's one type where you go, you know what, my life is over. I don't have any purpose anymore, and boom, they're gone in 6 months. Just like the doctors said. You hear stories saying that the doctors are right. He only had 6 months to live, but he's still living healthily 3 years later. Why is that? Because they have a purpose. They had something to live for. Because, guys, at the end of the day, you are where you are right now because your actions have led you there. That you are where you are right now because you deserve to be there. Or everything that you've just decided to do, and it might be a hard pill to swallow. Everything that you have decided to do is based basically actually led you to where you are right now. That's it. Don't blame anyone else. Everything is in your control. Everything is what you want to do. If you are in a position where you're not happy, maybe you are hanging out with people that aren't really allowing you to flourish in that environment. Maybe they're chipping away at you. Maybe they're bringing you down and just throwing all this negativity on you. Change your friend circle up. Hang out with people that are a lot more like-minded with you, that want to see you success, and that way, in turn, you're going to be more aligned with what you want to do, and so that at the end of the day, it's going to limit your self-sabotage. Everyone's going to do it, throughout the rest of their life, but try and limit that as much as possible. You might self-sabotage yourself like this. You might let's just say you want to be at a certain weight with fitness and stuff like that, but you have a birthday. You go on a birthday, which is fine. That's socially accepted. That's fine. But you might self-sabotage yourself unconsciously by having an extra 3 or 4 drinks and then sleeping in the next day and not getting that workout in, if that makes sense. So people are always going to do it, but just understand and be aware that self-sabotage is unconscious and it is sneaky and it is a silent killer. So always understanding that and be aware of sort of where you're at in terms of who you hang out with, what habits and stuff you're picking up from them, and making sure you do not change your behavior based on what other people think or what other people's opinion is. So that's pretty much it for me, guys. Just be aware of that. If you have any suggestions or topics that you'd love for me to cover in the next few videos, pop them down in the comments below. If it did add value, like, comment, share, tag someone that maybe is self-sabotaging themselves. And let's all share the love, guys. Let's all become the absolute best version of ourselves together and continue to do that on a day-to-day basis. I'll catch you next time.